Is the 28th of October, and I'm with my beautiful friend Toni, the doggo, and we're connecting in with Chico, who left his physical body. Was it a week ago,
Yes, today.
Toni? A week ago today. Yeah. Wow. I've connected with him. I felt him, and what he showed me, this was yesterday, what he showed me was him as a puppy. And he showed me how tiny he was, but you didn't know him then.
No.
But he showed me that beginning and where he was so little and the world looked so big. And it was like his eyes were just showing the awe of what he was seeing in the world. And just so cute. He was like this little peanut, when he was so little. And he said when he found you, he knew he was home. He knew that you were where he was supposed to be. And he felt safe with you. That was the one thing that I kept getting from him is you always knew how to keep him safe. And he said he was supposed to leave when he did, that he got sick and he was ready. He knew that he was going to be going soon. And he tried to tell you that. He tried to let you know that was the end. And he said that you kept going into wanting to rescue him. You wanted him to stay with you. And he knew how hard it was on your heart. He knew how hard that you tried everything. He said, you were trying everything to rescue me. You gave me treatments. You gave me medicine. You took me to see the vet and did everything that you could. And there's so much gratitude for that. He's just so grateful that you wanted him. He felt so loved because you wanted to keep holding him. And he's talking about how you would snuggle him up in a blanket and just like try to keep him warm. And I know it felt like he was shaky. So there was like some tremors or shaking going on. I just felt when I was seeing his energy, it was just like a shakiness. And I'm like, okay, what was that? And he said that you would cuddle him and you would hold him so that he would stop shaking. And at first you thought he was cold. You thought that there was something where he needed to be warm. So you would just like hold him up close to you, to your heart. And he said he could hear your heartbeat. He loved hearing your heartbeat. And when you would hold him like that, he knew that there was such a bond between the two of you, that he knew that your heart was breaking. He knew how bad you were hurting, and that he just couldn't stop. That was just the end of him in this lifetime, that he knew he was supposed to go on. So many times you tried, he said, you tried to rescue me. You tried to make things better, because you always told him you were going to make things better. You were going to help him have a good life. And that he was your, what did he call it? You were like his angel. And that's how he felt about you. You were an angel, an earth angel that rescued him. And you would scoop him up and you would just want to hold him and make everything okay. It's like mommy was going to make everything okay. And he loved that. And he loved feeling special. And he did. He felt very special with you. You were the perfect earth angel for him. And it was no accident when you found him. That was meant to be. It was divinely guided for him to be there, for you to rescue him that day when you did, and to just love him. That's what you did. You loved him unconditionally. And he thanks you and he loves you. He's okay. He wants you to know that he is okay. And he's playing. And when he showed me that image of him, he just put it right in my head, the image of him as a baby and little puppy. And that's how he feels now. He feels that youth again. He feels there's none of the heaviness and none of the, he's talking about the drugs. So I don't know what kind of medicine he was on, but it didn't feel so good. And it tasted awful. And he says it wasn't a good thing in his body. He was like, no, I just want to go. I just want to go because, my organs are not working anymore the way they need to work. And so I just need to go now. And so he was ready. He was ready to go, honey. And he's happy. He's happy. He's just so connected in with you. He knows how your heart hurts.
You're right, because when I used to give him his heart medicines and all his medicines, he didn't like it. He didn't.
Mm-mm.
He would make a face and I would look at him and I would say, Chico, this is going to make you better. You
Yeah.
know? Then when he was cold, I would whisper in his ear, like you said, I said, Chico, I love you. You're going to get better. Mommy's going to get you better.
Mhm. Yeah. He knew that. He knew that you were trying to make him better and try to make everything feel good. And he wanted to, and he would always try to perk up and just look at you with those big eyes. And yeah, he knew that you were going to make everything okay, that you were going to do everything you could to rescue him over and over again. And he loves you so much. You were so loved.
I
And
love him.
he's doing good. He's showing me him strong. His spirit is so strong. And it's almost like he's opening his mouth. When he was with you, it feels like he was like talking, like he'd open his mouth, like he was saying words, like he was showing you that he's communicating with you.
And he always used to stick his tongue out, like,
Yeah.
you know, Terry, oh my God, Terry.
Yeah, he's adorable. I love him. I wish I'd known him because he's just such great energy, Toni. And that energy will always be with you. He was very special. He was a very special little angel. And he wants you to be happy and remember those good times. Remember the fun. He's showing me how would do a spin. Did he spin around?
Yes.
Yeah, he was like spinning, and he's like, he wants you to remember that. And he says, think of me like a little top that's spinning around, and just remember those happy times and the laughter. He made you laugh. And he said, there were times when you would be down and he would come up to you because he was a healer. He was healing you with his big heart.
Terry, you blow my mind today.
Yeah, he's adorable, Toni, and he was perfect for you. He was the perfect companion.
He was a perfect fit.
Yeah, it was. It was definitely a perfect fit. And oh, honey, I love you so much. I know it hurts to lose a loved one. And I know that grief that you're going through, but let it turn to joy. Let the grief turn to joy. Just let the tears out because that's what's needed. That release is what's needed to find that place inside where you can remember the happy times and the healing that took place for the two of you. You were healing him. I'm sorry.
He used to come to me like he told you. He did. He
Yeah.
used to comfort me.
Yeah. Yeah. He knew when you were sad. He knew when you were hurting. And he's talking about your headaches that you would have. And he would want to take that pain away. He could feel your pain. He could see it in your eyes. So he knew when you were laying down, he knew that there was something that he needed to help with. He was a helper dog. Yeah.
Yeah, you're so right.
Yeah. He loves you so much. And he loved your husband. He loved Alan.
Yeah.
Yeah. He would follow beside of him, like he showed me the footsteps, and he would follow beside of him and just want that attention, just want to be seen.
Yeah.
You know, he said, you thought I was little, but I was really big. His energy he's showing me was so big. He was in a little body, but he was like really huge energy. And it was because he had so much love in his heart to give.
He did. He did.
Yeah, he's just pure love. And oh my gosh, and he loved being around the other animals. He's talking about your household and just it was fun. He said it was fun to be there with you, and you made life fun. You would always laugh with him and laugh at him as he would do his antics to bring your vibration up.
Is he with Diesel and Nino, the other two that passed?
Let me just ask him. He's so excited that you're hearing him and that I'm able to get that vision of him. He's showing me play. He's playing. He's running and playing. And there are other animals there. There's a lot of other animals there, but he is with Diesel. He said, yes. He just ran over and sat, and he's like, here, I'm here. And so the two of them are just kind of sitting together. Yeah. Diesel's playing the big brother. So he's like taking him by the gruff of his neck, and he's like, come over here, come over here. So yeah, they're together. Yeah, so beautiful. I love going into the Rainbow Bridge. That's what I call it, because I love that term for it. And where they're at is so full of light. There's a lot of light there. There's no darkness. It's all light, and it's all happy energy. So, yeah, they're having fun. They're playing, and they want you to know that. They want you to hold in your heart that love and just be surrounded by it. And it's like he's giving you a lick on the nose, whatever that means. He's just licking you right on the tip of the nose. Oh, Toni, he's beautiful. Thank you for letting me see him. Thank you for letting me get a connection with him. So beautiful.
Did he make it right away to where he was going?
He said there was an angel. He's showing me that angel that was guiding him. I think it was Ariel. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a lot of pink, and he was surrounded by, he's calling it the pink fluff. So there was a pink fluff as he left his body. He remembers you being with him. He remembers the blanket even that you had him wrapped in. He said you were still at the end. You were trying to keep him warm and keep him comfortable. And then he said he just went to sleep. It was just so peaceful. The way he went out, it was very peaceful. And there was no more pain. And this angel just kind of scooped him up, just like you do. Just like when you would hold him in a blanket, she just scooped him, and then he drifted into this place that he's in now, this rainbow place that has so much color and so much beauty. And Diesel came to him right away. They were together immediately. Yeah.
You know what? I did wrap him up. I wrapped him up like a haluki at the vet.
Oh, really? Oh,
wrapped him up.
Toni.
I had the blanket on the table, and I put him on there, and I wrapped him, folded him, wrapped him, because I always kept him, try to keep him warm.
Yeah.
People probably ran to him, like you said, what are you doing here?
Yeah. So happy to see him again. Yeah. He said you like wrapped him up, like swallowed him like a baby or a taco, just kind of wrapped him up.
I did.
Yeah.
Did he come around me after he passed? Like, because I felt something hot.
Yeah.
That we had to put him, he was by my leg, I think.
Yeah. He let you know that he was there. He let you know that everything was okay, because he knew that was such a hard decision, and it was so hard to let go of him, that he wanted to let you know it was okay. You did the right thing, is what he said. You did the right thing, Mom. And it was time. It was my time to go. Yeah. Yeah. And they're trying to figure out how can we let her know that we're playing? How can we let her know that we're together and that we love her so much? And so they're conspiring together. They're like, okay, how can we get through to her that we're still with her, that we still love her, and that we'll still be the healers that she needs. So they're going to help you whenever you have pains going on, when you have the headaches or aches, body aches, they're going to be the healers that come to you. So you've got your own spiritual doctors in these two. And I don't see, I see the two of them. I don't see
The
the other one. Yeah. So,
Nino, no.
yeah, I think, is it a he?
Yeah, Nino. He's not. He's no.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's probably back in a body again. I think he's on Earth. Yeah, that's what I'm
Oh,
hearing.
really?
Yeah. Yeah, they're showing me that he's already decided that he loved being an animal. He loved being loved and showing that love to others.
So
So
he
yeah,
came back as another animal.
he did. Yeah, yeah. But these two are doing a little conspiring of how they're going to make their presence known to you. So they will. They'll show you different things. So you might find a toy somewhere in the room that they just moved around and let you have a little memory of them. There was there a special toy that Chico held in his mouth? I keep seeing him
No,
with a toy in his mouth or a
no,
squeaky. There was something that he did.
no. He didn't play with any toys because I was afraid that he would. No, but it'll come to me. No. He used to chew on blankets
Maybe it
and
was
make
the
little.
blanket. I saw him with something in his mouth and it wasn't hard.
Yeah,
So it
it's a
was
yeah
floppy.
blanket.
Yeah.
Yeah, he liked to chew on blankets and make little holes in them for some reason. It looked like Swiss cheese.
Right. Yeah. Well, that was his blankie, his comfort. So you might find something out of place or just laying around in the floor. And that's him showing you that he's still right there with you. Love never dies. That's what they're saying. Both of them are saying that love never dies. And
It's
so it's
funny that you
always going to
say
be
that.
around you.
It's funny that you say that because I say love never dies and love always finds its way back to you.
It does. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. You'll be surrounded by that love. You'll feel it. You'll know it. Yeah. And they're helping Alan too with whatever's going on with him physically. They're right there with him and they're taking care of him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're healers. Both of them were healers when they were with you, and they're healers now in a more powerful way.
I remember you said that with Diesel. Wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're both doing that healing from spirit. And it's so powerful because, Kuan Yin says love is the energy that heals. And so that's what they're doing. They're sending so much love into Alan and so much love to your heart. Yeah, they want your heart happy. They want you smiling and laughing and giggling. They love your laugh.
Can they both come back?
Yes, yes, they absolutely can. They're doing some type of like their own little communication. I don't know if they did that when they were with you, but there's like
Yes,
this
they did.
this almost
They,
like a telepathic thing going
yeah,
on between the two of them.
they did. Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, so beautiful. They're talking about how they're going to work together with you and with Alan and how they can be of service to you. What's the best way that they can help you now that they're not limited? There's no limits right now. There's no restrictions. There's no illness. There's no sadness. It's all just joy and fun and play. And so they want
Right.
you to play. They want you to do what makes your heart happy. And they're talking about your motorcycle and how that makes you so happy. And so they want you doing more of the things where you will have the laughter and you'll have the warm heart. They both love how warm your heart was. And they can both remember your heartbeat. and what that sounded like and what it felt like.
Yeah, because I used to hold them both to me, to my chest, and I would whisper in their ears.
Yeah. Yeah, they loved that. They loved it. So continue to talk, to do that. Continue to whisper, and they'll hear. They will be
Oh,
hearing you.
yes. Oh,
Yeah, you're going to see them again. You
oh,
are.
I know it. I feel it. I
Yeah, and
feel it.
it feels like that's why Diesel was waiting. I
What?
remember that he told you he was coming back. I feel like he was waiting for Chico, and they're doing something together. They're conspiring. I see them like huddled together, like, trying to work it out of what they're going to do. And the angels are helping them. Ariel, call on Ariel, call on Archangel Ariel, and just ask her to help you feel them more strongly. And just say, okay, what's the game plan? What's going on with them? When are they coming back to me?
So they're both going to come back to me?
Yeah,
Can
yeah,
you imagine?
they're making a plan right now. So there's no time in spirit. So whenever it happens, it's going to be for them just an instant. But for
Right.
you, it'll be the divine time. And it really is something that they have this contract together. And so they're like a twin flame, that energy that's one, but they split into two different bodies. And that's what it feels like, that they really waited, for that perfect moment. So when that happens, you'll know that it's them.
Oh, oh,
Yeah. Yeah. That warms my heart to know that they want to be with you so much that they're ready.
oh.
Yeah. And no pain. That's what they were telling me. There's no pain right now. And then when you see them again, they're just going to be happy puppies.
Oh, I miss both of them terribly.
I know you do, honey. I know. They're sending you
What
big hugs and big licks all over the face.
what else does Chico have to tell me?
Okay, let me just see what else. He's hopping. He's like almost like bouncing with his energy. It's just so excited. And when I you need to okay. So when I see him, I see the little dog that he was, but
Can you
he's like
talk a little
really
louder? I
big.
can't hear you.
Okay. Yeah, he's like really big. I'm getting closer to the microphone on the computer. His energy is really big. So he wants you to know that even though he was tiny in his body, that he always felt like he was like a Rottweiler. He always felt bigger than what he was. And he felt like he could just take on anything. He was trying to be a protector in this lifetime. But he said there were so many limits with his health. There was a lot that was going on with him that he needed help with. And you were there to be that helper. You were the one that would always fix things and make things right. And
Yeah,
he said, you were like a nurse. You were like, there's something wrong. And you
that's what
knew
Chico said. That's
immediately.
what Chico said.
Yeah. He knew
What?
immediately that you were picking up on how he was feeling, or if
Yep,
there was something that felt a little off, then you were going to figure out what it was and get him the help that he needed to make him all
yep.
better. Yeah.
I tried everything. I did.
Yeah.
I tried everything.
Yeah. You did a great job. That's what he wants you to know. You did a
Oh,
great job. You were the best mommy he could possibly have had. And he
oh,
thanks you. He thanks you for
oh,
that. He's so grateful that
oh,
you were there for him and that he was with you. He wouldn't have wanted
oh,
to be anywhere else. He said he was right
oh,
where he belonged.
oh. Yes. Good. I'm
Yeah.
so glad. I was his nurse.
Yes.
I took care of him like you said, and you're on the
Yes.
money with everything, Terry.
Oh,
You really
honey.
are.
I'm just so happy that we were able to get a connection. I wasn't sure if I could,
You
because things have been
connected
so
with me.
hectic. Yeah. Yeah. They're both so beautiful, and you're so beautiful. Thank you for being the warm-hearted person you are with animals, with people. You're just love. You're just pure love yourself. And that shows in all of the people you touch and all the animals you touch. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for saying what you said, your kind words. Thank you for being my beautiful friend. Thank
I
you
love
for
you.
thank you for connecting with Chico and Diesel and connecting with both of them.
Yes.
Does
Yes, I
Chico
love
know
that connection. Does
Chico
Chico know
know
what?
how much I love him?
He does. He knows how much you were just wanting him to be healthy and happy and comforted. He knows that. And he knows that now you're wanting him to be happy where he's at in the spirit. He knows that you want only the best for him. He says, I know, I hear you. I hear you when you talk to me. I hear you when you talk to other people about me. And he said, I just love you so much. And thank you. He's so grateful. He's
So he
grateful for
hears
the
me.
life. Yes, he does.
I still talk about him and he
Yeah,
hears that. Oh my
he
goodness,
does.
Terry.
Yes. Yes. That makes him very happy. And he's so grateful that you gave him the life you did, that you gave him while he was there. He is very grateful for everything that you did for him. Every minute you spent with him, all the love and the hugs and the kisses. He said you kissed him. You were a kissy person all over his face. Yeah.
Yes, I always kissed him.
Yeah, he loved that. He loved being kissed. He said there were times when I would look at you like, what are you doing? But he said, I
He
always
did.
loved it.
He did. He did. Terry. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's adorable. He really is. And you're going to see him again. You're going to see the two of them. I don't know what they're cooking up, but it's something. Yeah, it is something. And I think you'll be so happy when you see the two of them again. I know you will be.
Of course I will be.
Yeah.
Thank you, Terry. You,
Oh, I love you.
I love you more. I love you more.
You're my beautiful Toni. You're in my heart always.
Thank you.
Always, honey. I know you've been through so much. And it's like you stay strong. You're like Wonder Woman. You've got this strength about you. And even at these times that it's hurting so bad, you're still strong. And I just pray for you. I lift you up every day. I want the
Thank
best
you.
for you. I want you happy. And I want you healthy, just like Chico and Diesel. They want you healthy, and they want you to be enjoying your life.
Thank you. Can you post this whole meeting to my Facebook and tag me
I will.
and save it? And I'll call you back in 2 seconds so I can pay you.
All right, honey. I love you so much.
I love you more. Tell
My
Chico I love
sweetheart.
him.
Oh, he's hearing you right now. He's just jumping. I just see him bouncing. It's like he's so happy and thrilled to not be in pain and not have any limits. And so just think of him that way. Think of him as that little baby just bouncing around and being happy and playing with his brother. Okay.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. You're so welcome. I love you.
I love you too. Save this and post it.
Okay, I will.
I'm gonna call you right now.
All right, honey. Let me end the recording. All right. Bye.
Bye.